Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for tuning back into the Rad Movement here on YouTube. It is I, Robbie Rapole, once again. And here today, the topic I'm going to be sharing is I'm fucking wholesome. And it's funny because somebody made a comment on one of my posts on social media saying how wholesome I am, and I thought that was like that moment was, and I thought that was funny, and then I thought about it more, and I was like, wow, I kind of am wholesome. I'm a dad. I have a baby, and we do like family stuff. I have the female unit. The completing my family. We do cute shit like play video games together as a family. So there's a lot of cool, just kind of like stuff that reminds me of my youth and like makes me feel good from my youth that I try to do a lot of in my family life. So I kind of am a pretty wholesome dude, right? Like it's weird. And I think the reason why I'm making this video is to let people know, like, yo, it's all right to be yourself. It's all right to be unique. It's all right to be different. It's all right to be unorthodox. I've been unorthodox my whole life, and it's always worked well for me. So just remember that, like, life doesn't have to be how somebody else told you it should be. You get to be your own quirky, weird, awesome, different self. Like, that's cool. You're allowed to do that shit. And that's what I think I'm learning in this self-discovery here, right? Like, I'm learning that I don't have to take myself too seriously. I don't have to look or dress or act a certain way to be the things that I want to be. I just get to be authentically myself. And then also those other things I want to be. And for me, like I said, it's just this idea of being a good dad and a good husband and a good provider and a good caretaker and a good leader and somebody that just leads with love. Like, that's who I'm always trying to be. And it's funny how that like equates to being wholesome. So I think it's funny to unpack this word too, because I never really thought of myself as wholesome. And I always think of this, cookie cutter image. And I'm not that. And that's cool. And I'm happy to be this. So I'm happy to be sharing this with y'all. Don't discount yourself because you don't fit into a mold. Chances are you're probably fucking wholesome too. And in your own way, and the way that you do it and the way that it makes the people that are with you feel good. And in the way that feeds you and your soul and makes you feel good. So don't feel bad about feeling good about the way you be. Because you being you is exactly how we need you. It's exactly how we want you. You're perfect just how you are. It's funny, I was at this store locally called Mrs. Mango's, and they have this cool little thing on the counter. And that cool little thing is like blank pieces of paper and then a pen. And you write something on that paper and then you put it in there. And if you want to take a paper, you do. So this last time I was in there, I've been there twice now, and I just went in there the other day. And I got the paper I wrote for somebody else. And it said, "You are beautiful and perfect." And it's funny, as I said that, I was like, I wrote this. The owner goes, "Well, maybe it's for you this time around." And it was like, wow. Yeah, it really is, because I need to remember that I am beautiful and perfect. And so are you. And that's the beauty of all this. That's the beauty of getting to own who you are in your authenticity, and being able to put the words like fucking and wholesome together and make it make sense. Because I am a specific, unique, unorthodox individual. And I've had to learn that over the years. And for a long time, I shamed myself about who I truly am. And now I'm done doing that. So if you are looking for a permission slip from the universe to be your true authentic self, this is that. And here you are, and here we are. So you go out there and be fucking wholesome too. Just own your shit. Own your authenticity. Own your truth. Own who you truly are. Own your beauty. Because that's fucking rad. I'm rad and so are you. Thank you for tuning in to the Rad Movement. I'm Robbie Rapole. I love you, and I will see you again soon.